Ladies and gentlemen, this year has been stacked for the Nintendo Switch. This is probably the best year in the history of the console, but it's not over yet. Today I have 6 new Nintendo Switch games that you need to play. These are absolutely must-play games. You're going to enjoy them, and you need to check them out. Let's go and get right into this video. Yeah, I feel like a year or two ago, it felt stagnated. There was just nothing to play. I could not find a game to play. This year, I truly cannot catch up. October is insane for gaming, and today we have 6 Switch games that you need to play. Before we get started, make sure you hit a like and subscribe if you could, and down below are links to Twitch, Discord, and Instagram. Come and join the community, but let's get into this video. The first game we have to talk about is Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and what do I even say? How do I even begin to describe this game? When I first seen the trailers, I thought, cool, a wackier version of a 2D Mario game. Now playing it, I understand. It's way more than that. It truly is special, and it feels like they reworked this concept from the ground up. And from what I've seen online, the developers had no time frame to get this game done, so they had full reign to do what they wanted to do, and it translated so well. I'm certain this is going to go down as one of the best 2D Mario games of all time, if not the best 2D Mario game of all time. And what an amazing game to get so late in a console's life. Like, this could have easily been a Switch launch game, and I'm glad it came out later, and it shows that the Switch is capable of having some beautiful games. And yeah, it's perfect. I really don't have any critique against this game. Anything that I would say negative against it would just be my own personal preference and just stuff I'm nitpicking. Like, it's perfect. It really is. This is a game you need to play. The next game we have to talk about is Sonic Superstars, and I'll be honest, I was very excited from the very first moment that I seen this game trailer. Like, I just was like, whoa, what's going on here? And it's strange because this almost feels like Sonic's answer to Super Mario Bros. Wonder. It's like, yeah, it's a 2D Sonic game, but it gets wacky and weird. And I think that's just a really strange coincidence to have these two games release the same exact week. But that's not a bad thing. Gamers need to rejoice. This is amazing for us. You have Sonic, one of the most iconic franchises of all time, and it's reinvented with better graphics and like cool gameplay elements. What do I need to tell you here? This game, again, beautiful. It's cool that they added all these weird elements into it where you feel like it's just your imagination running wild. And one thing I will say is this game is $60, and to be honest, I feel like it should have been probably closer priced to $40. So my personal opinion is I would wait for it to go on sale, and you could probably see this going on sale pretty soon, or get it physically on sale from certain retailers. But if you want to pick it up now for $60, I have no pushback against that. This is a great continuance of the Sonic saga, and it makes me excited for the future of Sonic. I really am excited to see where the series will go. So I love when games from back in the day are remastered, and I'm not talking about big stuff like a Sonic or a Zelda or something like this. I'm talking about little niche stuff that feels like a part of your childhood. And the next game we're going to talk about is just that. The next game we have to talk about is Gargoyles Remastered. And what a treat this is. When I seen this pop up, I was like, there's no way. This truly feels like somebody took a piece of my memory from my childhood and brought it back into 2023. Relive the epic journey of Goliath and the Gargoyles, featuring enhanced visuals, animations, special effects, all inspired by the acclaimed animated series. The world of Gargoyles comes to life with a level of detail that will thrill fans of the animated series and retro gaming enthusiasts alike. I absolutely love everything about this. I was a kid watching Disney Channel when I was little, watching the Gargoyles show, and then I would play the game. Don't quote me on this, but I think it was on Super Nintendo, if I'm not mistaken. But I would play this game, and I just loved it, and it's just a big part of me. You know what I mean? This was such a big part of my childhood that my grandpa even got a gargoyle tattooed on his arm before he passed away. Like, this is so ingrained into my childhood. It's so crazy, and I hope this is a trend that continues. This looks fantastic. Again, I have no pushback against this, and this game is brand new at $15. You can't go wrong with that price. So another game we need to talk about is Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. And believe it or not, when I made my top 10 Switch racing game list, the first Hot Wheels made an appearance on that list, and for good reason. Please do not be misled by the word Hot Wheels and thinking it's just a kid's racing game. These are some of the best fleshed out racing games like ever, and what is better than being a kid and building your own Hot Wheels track and saying, man, I wish there was a way to do that for real. Well, you can do that in these games. I literally couldn't find a critique in the first one, and this one just ups the ante 100%. It takes it to the extreme. Every single thing that was good about the first game, they've made better in this one, with some added stuff as well. In this game, there's more than 130 vehicles. So you feel like you get to collect Hot Wheels. Like, I remember being a little kid and just buying any Hot Wheel I could buy just to collect something. And yeah, that's so cool about this game. It would have sucked if there was only like 20, 30, 40 cars. Over 130 cars, dude. That is so crazy. And a lot of fun things about this is like they put Hot Wheel tracks in like real world environments. So it could be your backyard. It could be a mini golf course. It could be just anything. And that's awesome because that's where Hot Wheel tracks are. You just set them up wherever you're at. This game it does everything perfectly. Like, you want to go fast, you want to do cool spins, you want to crash into your opponents, and Hot Wheels games for some reason go super underrated and under the radar. If you're a fan of Hot Wheels or racing games or just fun games in general, definitely check this game out. So the next game we have to talk about is called Dwerve. Dwerve is a tower defense dungeon crawler RPG where you play as a young dwarf tinkerer who adventures into a ruined kingdom and unearths the lost technologies of the ancient warsmiths, turrets, and traps. These are the only weapons that can protect the dwarves from Witch Queen Vondra and her army of bloodthirsty trolls and monstrous creatures hell-bent on conquering the surface. And I really like this game because it blends two genres of gaming like perfectly. You have an RPG and you have a tower defense game, and it, like I said, it just works perfectly. The graphics are so cool, so charming, the music is great, the animations are great. I think this is a really cool game that I didn't even know about until doing research for this video. And I think this is going to be a sleeper hit. This really is innovative, and it's a cool way to tweak both genres. Like, tower defense games are always going to be classics. RPGs, there's millions of them. How do you stand out? Well, this is exactly how you do that. Again, this game is full priced at $20, so for an amazing adventure, for 20 bucks, you cannot go wrong. This game checks every box, and again, this is a game that you need to play. The last game we're going to talk about today is Hellboy Web of Wyrd. Welcome to the Wyrd. Built in 1962 by an occultist, the Butterfly House is more than a mere residence. It's a gateway. This is a roguelike action brawler, so go toe-to-toe with a wave of nightmarish creatures as you explore the realms within. Combat has been engineered to create challenging encounters that encourage you to learn patterns, dodge, parry, and of course, punch your enemies into oblivion. We gotta address the elephant in the room here. Look how great the graphics look. You feel like you're inside of a comic book. I don't know how they did it so perfectly, but I don't think I've seen this done in a better way. And it's Hellboy. Like, who is more badass than Hellboy? I don't know. It's gonna be hard to top this. I'm not a huge fan of like superhero stuff or comic book stuff, but this is a game that I cannot wait to play. I really can't. I thought that I was tapped out on Switch games. I was like, well, Super Mario Wonder's here and maybe I'll play some of this, some of that, but I think I'm done for the year. It turns out I'm not even close to done. This game is full priced at $25, but it's actually on sale right now for only $20. When every game seems to be $60 or more nowadays, this is a welcome treat. Not everybody has this kind of money to shell out for video games, so anytime I can find an amazing video game for a great price like this, sign me up. Ladies and gentlemen, there was 6 new Switch games that you absolutely need to check out. These are really great. They tackle a bunch of different genres. Yeah, they're just good games. What else do I need to say here? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Any games that you'll be picking up, any other games I should check out. And remember, if you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place. So go ahead and hit a like and subscribe. And we stream Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night on Twitch. Come and hang out with the community. But you guys know me. I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.